This building right here, the Gosselin's building to the right, is the Gosselin family. They go back to the 1700s, and they produced the black rum in Bermuda that's shipped all around the world, Gosselin's Black Seal. And then this is Queen Street we're going up on. And if you guys look, you can see the oldest post office in Bermuda just to your left, the P-Rod Post Office. And William P-Rod was the Postmaster General in the 1800s. And the Postmaster General lived right here to the left, was his private residence, William P-Rod produced a famous stamp going way back in the 1800s. And when he was running the post office, he used to like to be in the garden a lot. And so he had a slot in his door. People would come drop their mail and he'd be in the garden, and he began to realize he was being shortchanged. So he came up with an idea. He got a sheet of paper and he divided it into 12 sections. And William P-Rod had a copper pen, and he put his initials on each one of these 12 sections. And out of that was born the famous P-Rod post stamp that sold at an auction in New York City in 1984 for over $90,000, one P-Rod post stamp. This is Church Street, and this is the City Hall just up on our left. And the City Hall houses the Corporation of Hamilton, and the corporation consists of the mayor, 3 aldermen, and 5 councilors. They control everything in the city. The City Hall was built in the early 1900s. Look, you could see some names, some writings on the wall. You see a name says Earl Cameron Theater, and Earl Cameron was a Bermudian that left Bermuda many years ago, went to UK seeking a better life, and discovered his calling into the acting business. And over the many years, Earl Cameron acted in many movies, some James Bond movies and so forth. And so it's an honorary to him that they call that the Earl Cameron Theater. If you look high up at the front of us, you can see the cathedral. And the cathedral was built way back in the 1800s and shaped in the sign in the shape of a Roman cross. Just up in front of us, 2 styles of architecture work, Gothic and Old English. And the cathedral is made out of stones from all around the world. Cayon stone from France, and stone and oak from Indiana, and Bermuda stone, and Bermuda cedar, and Scottish granite, Irish marble. The Bishop's Church made out of Russian oak. So it's very unique and very different. So as we go by, you can see the cathedral, Anglican cathedral, built way back in the 1800s, and again, Gothic architecture work as well as Old English. As we come along here, you might just want to look high up to the right as we're turning, and just in front of us, this is the House of Parliament, just right here to the front, and the Supreme Court. The House of Parliament was built in the 1800s. It's Italian architectural work. They started to build it about 1820 and then gradually building it. Just a couple of things. We're going to work our way out of the city and get you down into the eastern end so that you can see a little bit of the historical town. All of the stoplights that you see in the island of Bermuda are somewhat new to us. The oldest is probably about 18 years old. This building to the right is the monetary building, and this is where you can buy Bermuda money. The monetary building is more the people that work there are a body of people. They give advice to the Bermuda government, and they also regulate all the international corporate companies in terms of their repute. Hamilton as the capital is, it does not contain much more than 1,000 people actually living in the city. And that's because most people live on the outskirts. We don't have a whole lot of condominiums in the city. This is called Cedar Avenue. It takes us out of the city. This is Victoria Park. This is Victoria Bandstand. It's made out of cast iron. It takes its name after Queen Victoria. And the color, blue and gold, are the colors of the city of Hamilton. As we work our way out of the city, you can see a Catholic school, Montenegro, and then this is St. Teresa's, Spanish architect, and it was built in the early 1900s, what they call a welcome arms entrance. Right next to that, the Muslim Masjid. If you went around further, you'll see the Jewish synagogue. So as I stated earlier, Bermuda has a myriad of different religious beliefs. We're working our way out of the city of Hamilton. Pink showers, the flowers just to the right.
Scooters don't have to stop for light?
Sure they do. In the island of Bermuda, you can only have one car per household unit, but
Yeah.
everybody can have a motorbike. So that's why you see so many bikes downtown. Yeah.
Those are easier to park and park in
Absolutely. As we come through here and you look all up around you, this is called Black Watch Pass. That's the name of it, and the Black Watch was a Scottish regiment that had the headquarters in the island of Bermuda. And in the 1800s, during that era, we had a drought. They dug this big valve for the Bermudians. So when they carved all of this area out in the 1900s, in honor of the Black Watch, we call it Black Watch Pass. We're coming out on a road that we call the North Shore Road. This is the North Shore Road, and we're running along this north channel here. You can see the little lagoons all to the left. This is Government House, some 30-something acres of pristine property. This is where the Governor General lives, and any members of the royal family, this is where they would stay to. The Queen, okay? The Queen comes to the island of Bermuda and spans the royal family was here was in 2008 in celebration of Bermuda's 400 years of anniversary, okay? We're on the North Shore. We're going to follow this road all the way down. This road will take us all the way down to the eastern end of the island into St. George. Douglas' mother was born in the island of Bermuda, Diana Deal. She became a renowned actress. She was born in Devonshire, so in a few minutes you will see the house, the family lineage and home of Michael Douglas' mother and Michael Douglas. come around this corner right here, and you can see this house on the bay. This is called New Boat Place. As we travel through this area, you can look up to the right as we're going through. See the incinerator plant just high up on the hill up here. And this is where we burn all of our trash today. The incinerator plant is probably about 40 years old now. And prior to this, we just had a vast area where they would just pretty much burn your trash. We also have recycling in the island of Bermuda. And as you look out all to the left on the North Shore Road, that this is, of course, the North Channel. That's where your cruise ship would have been up into the dockyard. We have two natural channels that bring us up into the shipyard. The farthermost northern channel is where you came up on the east channel. Wide. And then we have the inner channel for people that are coming up into Hamilton, the smaller boat. Two natural channels just out to your left. As you look all to the right, you see the little small garden. Most of these gardens are owned by the Bermuda government, and they rent them to the local farmers. One of the problems today is that overdevelopment. So we only have 800 acres of farmland and maybe just 500 acres for actual farmers today. So for most Bermudians, all of our local produce, we can only get the local produce one day out of the week. That's on Saturdays, farmers market day. Whatever parish you live in, you can go down to your local farmers market and get some of the local produce. Throughout the summer, we've had Bermuda tomatoes, and corn has been out in abundance. And the Bermuda's known for the Bermuda onion. We have the white onion and the yellow onion, and they're very sweet. And the Bermuda onion is shipped all around the world back years gone by. And so Bermuda was actually, Bermudans were called onions, and Bermuda was called the onion patch because we produce so much onion. Sweet potatoes been out in abundance, and you can still get it right now. Kale's been out in abundance, pumpkin, and right now avocado pears are out. So these are some of the things you'll get at your local farmers market. For us, we've been in a parish called Devonshire, and nickname we call it Brackish Point. And now we're coming into a parish called Smith's Parish, where we're gonna find somewhere to pull over to stop. It's gonna be very panoramic as we come into Smith's. You can step out and get some nice, beautiful pictures for a few minutes. So we're coming into Smith's, and we call it Harris Bay. It takes its name after some of the early wealthy people that were affluent in the area. As we come into Flats, and you might want to take a look to the left coming up around the next bend, you're going to see just a pretty little what we call islets, and it's just unique the way the water pours into the islets. And that's going to come out just around the bend here. Just by this hedge, just want to be looking to the left and enjoy the pleasant view. What we call the islet. And so we're going to come into a little village we call Flats, and it's just very, very quiet, very quaint, and beautiful little area that's panoramic, and we'll stop for a few minutes. As we look down this little village we call Flats Village, the buildings that you see, the yellow, the green, and different colors, they're mostly built way back in the 1800s in a style of architecture work that we call Greek Revival. In the village, they have one or two restaurants where you can sit off. Again, it's very panoramic. Mayor Bloomberg comes to the island of Bermuda every 2 weekends out of a month. He's got real estate here, and one of his favorite restaurants is the one in the front of us, where he hangs out a lot too, called Rustico, just to the right. Beautiful restaurant. Food is really great there. we're gonna just pull in for a few minutes. Just take a few minutes out here, a couple pictures, couple things, quick things I'm going to show you.